Hello, hello, everyone. Let's turn that off. Now you can see me a little better, I think. Hey there, Miss Teresa. How are you today? Looky, looky, what I got. Well, I got to take my hair down for this one. I can't put my hair in there. Isn't that cute? Not that I ever wear it, but I might give it to David. Oh, you've been working. And this is a green one that I did. Hey, Christy. And this one right here I did for my girlfriend Gina. She has something that she said it will match, and it'll go around like this and through the hole and like that. Isn't it gorgeous? I don't know if you can see how red that is. Maybe I better turn it back on. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Now, I will say, I love this this velvet material. It's a velvet yarn. And I really love this hat. But the yarn is not all the same size. This, well, these are close to the same, and the blue one is this size too. But this red one, my favorite color one, the yarn is smaller. I was so perturbed, I'll say that, about it. Hey, Christy. Hey, Brenda. How are you guys doing? I was very, very, very upset about it. So I have to tell you guys, Wednesday after I got off the live stream, I forgot that chicken in a half-gallon jar with its lid on it. It had sealed itself when it cooled down. I left it to cool and I forgot it overnight on the stove. So I debated and debated and debated and talked to Teresa, and I'm scared to death to eat it. So I'm probably going to get it to my chickens. What do you guys think? You think it'll hurt my chickens too? I hate to spend $10, $11 and put it in the garbage. It absolutely looks beautiful. I should open the jar and smell of it, but got a thunderstorm moving in, but the warm weather has been so nice. It is hot here, gotta say. Today it is 78 degrees. And um, it's kind of weird. It won't hurt the chickens, okay? So maybe I will make up some rice and add it with rice and chicken and give it to the dogs. What do you think? Would you give it to the dogs, Teresa, or would you give it to the chickens? I can make noodles with I've got some noodles that I can throw in there to make it go further. That is what I would do, dogs. Okay. Alrighty. I'll do that. So the ones that I had chopped up, I went ahead and canned them today. And those I did not take out of the refrigerator other than to cut them up, and I didn't cook them and I didn't leave them out. So they should be fine. Even though they were bought on sale. I want it won't hurt your dogs. Okay. I just don't want Ginger getting the scoots and messing up my house either. Just saying. But if I put them in little mix them up with their dog food, that dog food would go further too. Yes, they will have a definitely special treat. Even though Ginger does not deserve any treats whatsoever for years to come. Let me tell you what that little heifer's been doing. The other day, I caught her um, and she had dug a hole and was trying to get the chickens. I heard the chickens squawk and I went out there and I found the hole. David got after them and no, that I'm sorry. That day I heard the chicken squawking and I went out there and her and the puppy had a chicken cornered out of this coop. And I'm like, how in the world did that chicken get out of the coop? Well, they had dug a big old hole. In the meantime, David was going to take care of business with her and she bit him. And rice will be good for them. Good. Okay. Tippy has been bringing up every roadkill he can find and putting on the porch. I'm about ready to strangle him. Ugh. Okay, so David's blaming the puppy for it. But this time, the puppy was nowhere around. The puppy was at the back door and minding his own business, laying down on the pavement at the back door. And this heifer was in the coop, had dug up under into the coop and was standing there. And then she did not want to get out. I had to go get the zapper and make her get out of there. And then when I got her in the house and I was scolding her, she growled at me and was acting like she's going to bite me. And I zapped her again. So now she has been on very, 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 very special behavior. I was chasing one of my dogs at 5:30 this morning. She got out. Oh no. Well, so I know how that is. I'm thankful that the dogs have not gotten out lately. So, this is the scenario that has happened. Okay. Not only has all this craziness been going on, um, over at Walt, his dog had something happen to her paw. And I'm at the vet with them, and the vet is looking at her paw, and there was a little teeny thing. And my eyesight isn't the greatest, but it looked like wood. But he said it was not wood. It looked like something, wood or something poking out of her paw. So he had muzzled her, everything. They couldn't hold her very good, so they took her back in the back and got a whole bunch of people to hold her, and they flushed it out because pus came out of it. She couldn't put her foot down. So I need to call Becky and find out how she was doing today. Or I could just wait tomorrow. But I've got her on a couple antibiotics the doctor gave me. And hopefully she'll be fine. And Walt's, of course, beside himself. So then, I'm helping out a new couple. And I had to go over there early yesterday because she's frantic. And it was really nothing major. So I'm like, okay. So this morning my phone rings at 7 o'clock, and I'm like, I didn't know it had rang. I went to go pick it up to play a game. And I saw Virginia on there, Bob and Virginia. And I'm like, is that from yesterday? And I'm like, no, that's from today. So I called her back. Well, it went straight to the thing. She's on the phone trying to call somebody else. So I waited a second. I called her back again, and it went through, and she answered frantic, crazy, frantic. Bob was in the floor. So I hopped up because I was going to laze around in bed all morning. That didn't happen because I'm in severe pain, guys. I mean, severe pain. I'm ready to take pain pills. That's how bad it hurts. So here I am, rushing over to Merritt Island to pick this man up out of the floor because we can't get a hold of his daughter. And somehow, some way, because I had tried to call her the night before, and I know that I said, you've missed a lot of calls, a lot more than just my calls, because I tried to call you last night. Anybody that's tried to call you from the time it was shut off until now, you've missed all your calls, because her on our Teresa, you have the same thing on the side of your phone. There's a little thing that tells you whether you're on silent. It silences your phone, turns off the phone. Well, somebody had pressed that, changed that button over to silent. So I ended up going over and picking him up off the floor. Poor thing, he was so frazzled. And she was out of her gourd. She was just, crazy, excited, upset, hurting, screaming. She was just crazy. So I got that taken care of and came back home. Tried to lay down. That didn't work. Even when I turn over on my right side and try to put my leg on the pillow, it literally feels like somebody's ripping my leg off. Teresa, I used to have cats that would eat the leg off of frogs and leave the rest of the live frog at the front door. Cats are brutal. They are. Yes, they are. Yep. So it's been a crazy, crazy week. But now that I got all that chaos out of my thingy, my title today is really looking at myself and thinking, okay, Catherine, you never really have made New Year's resolutions, but you've had wishes that you wanted to get done in the next year. And last year, I didn't get any of my wishes done. I wanted this house in order. It did not happen. Am I just one of these people that cannot fulfill my dreams of having everything in its place and getting everything done and being organized? I'm just crazy. You know, it's funny, Virginia says to me, because I bring my little bags over there. I got a bag of crocheting and knitting, and I've got a bag of food, totes I'm talking about. And then I have my purse, and I keep everything all in order that I go over there with. And I'm very, very organized when I'm in somebody else's house. Why is it that my house is a disaster area? I can't figure it out. He has brought coon, possum, deer legs, and some other nasty, unrecognizable stuff. That is disgusting. I thought about putting. Uh, I picked up a thing at the, what do you call it? I picked up one of those things that you screw down in the yard, and it has a chain, like a wire to it that you hook onto the thingy. And I thought to myself, I could use this for one of the dogs. And then I thought, where in the heck would I use that? I have no space to do that. It was only $15. Would have been perfect. But I got nowhere in a big enough area for them to do that. You are a prepper very near a hoarder. But you will always have what you need somewhere there. Yes, and I have to tell you, I'm telling you guys, I looked every flippin' place I could to find the weights for my pressure canner. Except for in the dishwasher. Why in the world would I have put that in the dishwasher to wash? That's not something I would wash normally. I'm like, what the heck? I must have got honey or something on it to cause me to put it in there. Because I did spill some honey and gather up a whole bunch of stuff and put them in there. I'm like, oh my gosh. So now I have 3 of them, and I should have 4. I moved from a small house to this big house, and I could keep my little house organized, but not this big house. Big is not always better. Very true, Brenda. Very, very true. And I've got that whole that whole camper that you guys seen that we used, that trailer that we made into a camper. I've got that whole thing jam packed full of crap that I was given that I want to put in my house, but I ain't got nowhere to put it because I can't get rid of the stuff that's in here. And I'm trying to get the kitchen finished. Oh my word. I think I'm just going to have to hire somebody to help me. I think that's what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to save the money and just hire somebody to either do the work or or something. I don't know what I'm going to do, but it's driving me crazy. I can't live like this anymore. Hey, honey. What's all the hands for? Is that waving or is that telling me to hire somebody? I don't know if he heard me what I was talking about. I need to hire a cleanup crew here. That's what I need too. And it can't be my kid. Neither one of my children. Oh, just waving. Okay. Because they want to throw my stuff away. And I get sick to my stomach when somebody's throwing my stuff away. Gotta say. I've always said I can relate to a hoarder. These people on TV, even though I can't consider myself a hoarder yet, I do have a lot of stuff, but I don't think I'm a full-fledged hoarder. I think I'm more of a prepper, like Teresa said. But I literally get tied in knots when I think, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to find what I want. I'm not going to be able to find what I need. I'm not going to be able to have that when I need it. It freaks me out. Thanks for the thumbs up, y'all. Appreciate it. Whew. So, how do you guys feel about the new year? Do you think you'll be able to have resolutions that you'll be able to complete? I just wonder how many people set a New Year's resolution and don't complete them. How many actually complete them? That's what I should say. Okay, was that fireworks or was that a gun? I think it was fireworks. I'm saying it's a firework. Why in the heck would anybody shoot fireworks off in the daytime? That don't make sense to me. I put stuff up so I have it when I need it, but then forget where I put it. Girl, yeah, I ain't even gonna say the things I've been forgetting. I'm not doing anything else before I go to bed except for go through this house and check every little thing. I don't believe in New Year's resolutions. Yeah, me neither. I never have really made them. Now, we used to do this, and I really did it mainly because it's the food that I really love. I used to have black eyed peas and cornbread and fried taters and collard greens and all that kind of stuff for New Year's. But because I was over there helping them, I didn't have it. So I may make that tonight. If I got any in the back room that I've canned up, because I've got moth through everything. I'm so very angry right now that I can't see straight. I have to say, David, we've got some issues with some of the honey that I have in there. I'll have to show you later. Me and my daughter started back on keto, and I am using a new planner to try to keep me organized my time. I hope I can stick to both. Yeah, me too, Teresa. I really need to go and get me a planner because I need to do that with I need a planner for my bills and my time. I used to have this really nice big planner, and it would have the month, and then it would have uh the week all situated out in time so that I could do my time thingy. You're making me hungry trying to get me. Yes, I am. But you're gonna you ain't if you don't come up here right now, then don't even bother because it's too late. Because it'll be time for me to go to bed soon. Because I am really, really hurting. You don't even know how bad I'm hurting today. I got a nice big one to keep home, work, kids, mom, bills, and all in one place. Where did you find it, Teresa? Mine was like a zipper. It had a zipper and it opened, folded open, and I just would carry it around with me everywhere. I even had my money and everything in it. I ordered it online. It is a custom one. You can put whatever you want on the pages. Cool. Very nice. Also, now I did go for years and I used my kids had a calendar that I could buy from the school, a Christian calendar, and it had really thick, nice, firm pages. And you could write on it and erase it, and it didn't destroy it. I also used that for many years for my bills. I could even go for something like that and just use the planner in my phone. Like to have pockets in mine and to do lists in the back. Yeah. So anybody else got anything that they're trying to accomplish for the new year? I have to say, if I were to make a New Year's resolution, I would say I would like to have my kitchen finished before next year. I think I could accomplish that as long as the funds don't dry out. Just trying to survive. Yep. David, are you still on here? I even have banana pudding. I'm going to make banana pudding when I get off here. Are you coming up? I need to know because I need to know how much to make. So y'all, I can't figure out what's going on with my hips, my It's either my hips, my pelvis, or something. My back, I don't know. One, my surgeon says the hips will need to be replaced. My doctor hasn't told me anything. The therapist said it's probably my back. I'm like, holy moly. I don't know what to do. All I know is I'm telling you when it hits me, I can't walk. I can't even move. I don't understand it. I'm out spending too much money, probably won't come up. Oh, you brat. You'll have to tell me later what you're doing. It ain't like him to spend money, guys. I'm telling you right now. He's tightwad. I've been sick for over 2 weeks and my back and hip are killing me. I can't stand up right like a normal person. Oh, Brenda, I'm so sorry to hear that. I know you've been sick. I thought you were getting better. I've been praying for you. Now, Holland, I spoke to Holland, I want to say it was yesterday, and he said he is doing a little better. Praying for you, Brenda. I hope you get better soon. Yep. Um, and I think too, with all the crazy weather and everything, a lot of people are getting the flu. I'm trying to think. Somebody just told me that they had gotten the flu too, and I can't remember who it was. I don't remember. But please keep Wilma and Gina and Deborah in your prayers. All three girls have COVID, and Jean. And every single one of them have a lot of health issues, and it has been really hard on them. Sounds like we've got somebody playing basketball, bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. This flu or whatever it is better, but my lower back and hip are horrible. Yep. Well, I'll be praying for you. Don't forget Kim. Kim? Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. And their daughter Kim. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Lord. Forgot Kim was sick too. And she's got a teenage daughter and a preteen daughter that could get it from her too. So I pray that they don't get sick. I have to ask Wilma whether they have gotten sick yet. I forgot to call. I was going to call and warn Linda to stay out of the public because it's going around pretty rampant there in Georgia, but haven't got that. Maybe she'll hop on here and I can tell her to be careful. He said they both lost a lot of weight being sick. My oldest daughter and her family all have whatever it is, but starting to get better. Is that Twyla? Isn't she your oldest daughter? You got so many girls, I can't keep them in. No, Supreme. Oh, okay. Why did I think Twyla was older than Supreme? Maybe it's because I haven't met her yet. I don't think. Twyla's number two. Oh, okay. So it goes Supreme, Twyla, um, Candy, Sam, and then Jennifer. Oh, glad I could get that straight. I'm not very good at names. I don't know how I remember all their names. Um, so are you guys chickens laying any better? Mine are starting to lay better. Some days I'm getting 5 eggs, some days I'm getting 7, and some days I'm getting 3. Oh, and yesterday was 4. So they're hit and miss anywhere from 3 to 7 eggs. Oh yes, I saw that. I'm sorry to hear about Red's father. I saw that. I was going to mention that later. 5 daughters, 14 grands, one great grand. LOL. We are blessed. Yep. We are getting none at all. Oh wow. Got my first goose egg yesterday. Oh, that's awesome. I have to say that if I had ducks, I would use their eggs to cook with, but never to eat because I do not like duck eggs. I don't know what it is about them, but I do not care for them eggs. Maybe if they were scrambled. I noticed that Bob and Virginia's, they have a few little ducks running around there too. I'm like, I wonder where they lay their eggs. That awful. Feed them some cat food and fish in it. I hope I didn't kill my chickens. I found a bag of sunflower seeds that I had been pushed back and they started smelling rancid. So I went ahead and fed it to them. I hope they don't make them sick. Pooping in, bopping in to send love and prayers your way. Thank you, Barb. I definitely need it. I'm in a lot of pain today. In fact, I was on the fence about taking some pain reliever. I hate taking pain pills, but boy, I'm telling you, I am hurting today. I hope you're having a good New Year's. Hope everyone had a good New Year's Eve. David got to go and spend it with Jace for his birthday. Becky had a little birthday party New Year's Eve at 3 o'clock for Jace, and then everybody went home and they had sparklers and stuff afterwards after it got dark, and they went, you know, it was just a nice little family gathering thing while I worked. And they sent me pictures of them. I gotta show you. I really have to show you the one that David sent me. You know, ain't that a happy baby? He's got a full on cake of his own, eaten up, and he's gonna get it everywhere, right? And you know how he's been saying Nana, but it's not quite clear. Well, yesterday I talked to him on Messenger and he said Nana just as clear as day. My heart just jumped out for joy. It was so awesome. He is my little man. We are expecting ice storms, so trying to be ready for power outages. Oh no, that's not good. We've turned hot here. What did I say it was? 78, 79, 79. But it's really, I mean, even though it's hot, it's not it's not an unbearable hot today. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not out in the sun. But I've got to try to get some work done and clean my house. We got storms coming this afternoon. Wow. Quick check in to say hello. Hey, Linda. How are you today? Are you working? Brenda, I fed them cat food and cayenne pepper. I will try the fish. Uh, Trying to think of what I was going to say. I was going to say something. My brain just left me. So I have fallen twice in the last week too. Gotta say, I don't know if I told you guys about. I keep telling David over and over again, do not step over the baby gate. If you're going to do that, move the baby gate and put it back up again. No, my dumb self had been sweeping. I left the broom in the dustpan there, and the dustpan's got a handle. And then I walked, and put the gate up, and I walked it back in here. I put the gate up in the hallway so the dog can't get back to the bedrooms and get in there and tear up my rugs back there. So here I go, both hands full of stuff, go back to the gate, and I said, "Oh, dang it. I don't have I'm just gonna jump it because I don't want to put this stuff down in my brain now." And this is quick thinking. Because it's like, oh, okay, I got this stuff. Jump it. Well, when I did, I hit something in the floor and went bzzz. My leg just slid right out. Of course, it's my right leg, the one that's hurting that cheek the worst. The dustpan hits the back of my knee, and the handle of the dustpan falls all the way up my leg and into my butt. That was the first time I fell. I don't remember what day that was. So, not yesterday, but the day before, I'm at Bob and Virginia's. It's warmed up really nice. It's a beautiful day. I thought, okay, I'll take them outside and we'll sit on the porch and enjoy the beautiful weather. I have my tea in my hand, full glass of tea. I stepped out the back door and literally the she had moved the rug and there was no rug there, so I hit the um, ceramic tile, and you know when ceramic tile gets um, humid, it's humid. Ceramic tile outside, if it's covered, will have like a wet film on there. It gets damp. Well, it was damp enough to make me slide, and I went zoop right down. Tea went all over the table, all over the back porch, everywhere. I was like, oh my gosh. So then I gotta get myself up off the ground, take my glass into the kitchen and get rid of it, get me a wash rag, clean everything up, wash the floor and everything. Oh my gosh, it was a nightmare. So, no wonder I'm in pain, right? Uh, oh, you're fully retired now. What am I thinking? Why did I think you were working? I guess I'm getting my Lindas mixed up or something. Oh, duh, you meant cat food with fish in the cat food. Okay. Brenda, I am a little slow today. Yes, you are. Take care, Linda. Thanks for coming in. Although you can feed them fish too, the protein will help with egg laying and it makes their eggs richer in flavor. Interesting. Cat food's so expensive though. My chickens get so much food of all different types. I don't know. I mean, I cut banana leaves off and give them. I pull weeds and take it in there and give them. They've got hay in there now too, that they've been bedding in. Um, and David goes dumpster diving and gets me some stuff. He better go soon because I'm like he hasn't been in a while. I miss his good little dives and getting me all this produce and stuff from my babies. You and leave have been missed. Aw, yes, we all miss them. Um, Barb, they're taking a little break though. They need it. They're so busy. They're busier than I am, and I'm busy, busy, busy all the time. We don't have bugs up here in the winter for the chickens to eat, so they need a little extra protein. Gotcha. Now, do any of y'all feed your chickens raw meat? I do, and they love it. Absolutely love it. When David dumpster dives and gets meat, I give it to the chickens and they eat it. I guess since David's not coming up, I'll swap out and make something different. I'd find out what day he's coming up here to make that because I'm really craving it. And I hate to eat that much fatty foods all together. That's what they would eat if they were in the wild or free ranging. Yep. Well, guys, do you have any prayer requests? I know Brenda's sick, so she's definitely on my list. And Holland and Lily. And y'all got to remember too, with this fluctuation in weather, we having all kinds of things that start to bloom um and then get froze again and then they die off. We're going to have a lot of problems with um um agricultural problems, fruit problems and stuff like that. So we'll say food shortages, and not in the sense of running out of foods from the store or something like that. Or no, I should say food growers. For God's provision for all the hardworking homesteaders and gardeners. Yes. Yes, Barb, definitely. We have been getting a lot done, but missing all of the lives and videos. We've been catching a few, though. See you later. Got to go. God bless. Thank you, baby. I love you. A lot done. Far out. You'll have to show us. We. I wish I was getting some stuff done. I need. I need a helper. I need somebody that I can trust to help me to get the things I need done, so I don't put pressure on David to help me so much because he's just not physically able to help me. He's just as he's just as gimp as I am. A trustworthy helper. So I'm gonna go ahead and pray real quick, and we got a few more minutes before I want to get off here. So thanks, guys, too, for the thumbs up. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for this time that we've got. I pray, Lord, that you bless everyone that's come in on here. I pray that you give the homesteaders and gardeners and everything what they need to survive. I know that a lot of people have lost things, and um, just the crazy weather is putting a lot of stress on growers and things like that. And I pray, Lord, that you continue to um, let them be able to earn the money that they need to survive, Lord, and so that we have food on the shelves. let them be able to grow it in abundance. And Lord, I want to lift Brenda up. I pray, Lord, that you continue to make her feel all better and help her with her her back and hips, Lord. I know from experience about that pain that is overwhelming pain. And I just hope and pray that that'll go away quickly, Lord. I want to lift Holland and Lily up, continue to heal them and bring them much better, um, help them to be able to get over this sickness, and also everyone else that has it. I know that um, Supreme's family has it. I pray, Lord, that they all heal quickly from it, and also Wilma and Gina and Deborah and Jean and Kim. I pray, Lord, that you heal them quickly from the COVID. I pray, Lord, that they don't have any lasting problems from it, Lord. And I just thank you for all that you do for us. And I pray, Lord, that you send me somebody that's trustworthy, that will help me, that I can afford to get to help me, and that won't steal from me or hurt me in any way, Lord. And I just thank you for all that you do, and I'm thanking you ahead of time for helping me to be able to get done what I need to get done, Lord. And I say these things in your precious name, and I'm giving it to you to take care of. In your name, amen. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Y'all, please keep Holland and Lily in your prayers. They're out on their own, so far away from everybody else, and I just pray that they get that they have what they need so that they're not hurting for anything out so far away from everybody. I know it's hard sometimes when you need milk or eggs or something like that and you feel like crud, get snowed in, you can't get out. Y'all have a lot of issues with snow and stuff we don't have down here. I mean, we have a hurricane come through, and yeah, it'll devastate everything. We may be without power for a long time, but we still usually have the abilities to be able to get places. So I think in some ways it's harder to live where it snows and stuff like that. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, I yeah, I agree, Teresa. I wish I lived closer to all y'all. I thought about that, but couldn't go help. Yeah, and I mean, even you, Teresa, you got snowed in for days and couldn't leave because your car is not able to go through all that craziness. So I have to say, Ashley made it home safe from her trip, and so did my daughter-in-law Ashley and my son, and they're all back home safe and sound, thank God. So there's answered prayers. I, you know, I, we had a lot of tragedies in our folks last year, and also I didn't ask prayers for Sherry, but I do think about her often, and I pray for her regularly too. Y'all, I know she's in rehab right now trying to get better, but y'all, she still needs our constant prayers and love. um Her and Daryl are missed by so many people. They got out though, but my little car wouldn't do it. Yeah, I know, Teresa. And we got to keep Lee in our prayers all the time too, because he has, when he's working, he's driving in all this craziness. That's not an easy thing to be a truck driver. Sherry has lost too much weight. Hmm. Yeah, I think something was down, and she was down near close to a. I don't want to quote it. It's very low weight, and I was like, wow, a lot more than I lost. I'm gaining back my weight now. Of course, that's because I eat whatever I want. I wish I'd never had that surgery. I wish I had just done it on my own and kept things on my own. I did better on my own diet, I believe, and held my weight better on my own diet than I did after I lost all that weight. They gave so much to the Homestead community. Yeah, they did. The last I heard a couple of weeks ago, she was down to 115. Wow, yeah, I knew it was down low. I think it was even lower than that, Brenda. Um, it's just not easy. Not an easy situation. So, but hey, I gotta say something. I'm looking at the bananas that I brought in. Um, yeah, I was 111 pounds when I had Linda the day I gave birth to her. I can't imagine weighing that again. Just saying. Uh, what was I saying? Bananas. Oh, one good thing out of the whole thing is when that freeze came through, I did have a rack of small bananas. They weren't fully matured, but they're ripening up really nicely, so I'm eating them a little as they go. The dog hasn't found them yet. She eats my ripe bananas. I can't leave them on the floor to ripen. What are you doing, girl? You better not been in my room because I will lose my mind on you. Y'all gotta say, whenever she was in trouble, after I zapped her butt, I sat down here to relax and she came and laid on my feet. I said, "Oh, you think you're going to get out of trouble by laying on my feet and being all lovey dovey? Ain't going to happen, little girl." That's right. She definitely needs prayers in so many things. Miracles, miracles, miracles. Um, anyways, I need to get off here and make myself some lunch. I haven't eaten today, so I am going to let you guys go. Thank you all for coming in, and I hope and pray that y'all have a fabulous year. This is a good year starting out, and I pray it goes out beautifully. I weighed 98 pounds before I got married and had kids. Those days are long gone. That's right, Brenda. I know what you're saying. All right. See you guys later.